Nothing else to do.
But die. Because it's Space Quest 2. I'm sure there'll be more ways to die. In fact, see this box here? You don't see it because I'm standing in front of it. It's got an oxygen mask in it. You have to put on the mask right now, even though you're obviously not in space. You're in a tube. Do.
What the heck is this? Some kind of tube?
Well, because if you don't have it on, randomly it just cracks right there. Section of glass tubing is fractured from combined stress. The pressurized atmosphere rushes for the relative vacuum of space. Fortunately, wearing the mask protects you from suffocation. Although you don't know that's going to happen the first time, so you just die right there. Because Space Quest 2. And now the alarm's going off. Now it's the end of every Metroid game. Don't doodly doo doodly doo doodly doo. Come on, help me out here. Get my back.
I don't remember the Metroid thing.
I'm just trying to drown out these horrible. Oh, good. What is that?
Chrono Trigger. Battle music.
Oh.
Not very
Sounded
good.
like Ball Blazer, but not that you know what that game is.
I really hope I don't.
Well, maybe we'll play it later.
Ooh. Wait, what?
It's an Atari game.
I gather.
And it kind of sounded like the music you were singing. Since we were playing Atari games earlier. Ah! So somewhere in here there's going to be a robot, and it's from something. I don't remember what I have to do. Push button, maybe? Like, I think RoboCop is what it's from.
Does it big, have two legs, and have gun arms?
Well, you'll see. But I might be thinking of something else. Ah! 40 minutes until meltdown, a synthesized voice cheerily announces. Oh, 40 minutes until meltdown.
Are you still there?
I don't blame you. Yeah, this thing. See?
Yeah, it looks like the thing from RoboCop.
Yeah, but...
Except it has, like, drop-down gun arms on the side.
Right. Yeah, the Ed robot, that's what it is.
Is that what chat says?
Yeah. Okay, well... Thing is, you're supposed to get in the escape pod before he can get you. I'm gonna say open door is the correct, I'm gonna save it right here.
Probably open sesame.
Open sesame, that's the way to get in the escape pod.
That's what I said.
That's not how to do it!
Did you actually put open sesame like a
No, no. Open door said that's not the way to do it. I think it's push button. Here we go. Oh, why is it taking so long? Ah! Do I have to go on the... Oh, crap. Any curiosity you may have harbored regarding the menacing metallic pest will now have to be satisfied as you've drawn too close. Your attention is attracted to a decal on the front of the machine. It says the Vohaul Marromatic. This rouses your curiosity. Suddenly you notice each and every bone in your body feels as though it's been transformed into molten matter. Never slow to catch on, you notice that you're cooking from the inside out. Now this is a pain that lingers. Every drop of moisture is purged from your system by the intense heat of the internal barbecue. Your dehydrated composition makes it impossible to continue. Better luck next time, Yonitor Waldo.
Jerk.
You don't get these kind of death messages in Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. I just picked a random game. I might have to go around to the other side.
Definitely don't get him in Grand Theft Auto.
Ah! Oh, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Do I have to loop? I think I've got to loop around to the other. I'll just turn the sound off.
What now?
I forget. I can turn the sound off. Why don't I do that?
I don't know. Why don't you?
Let's walk quick. Well, that didn't end up being quick. Although it probably does mean I'm about to die. Whoa. Yeah, now it's going fast. That was not too close for comfort. I thought you had to go that way to be on the... I guess I was wrong. Oh, well. Now we're back where we started. Now I'm turning the sound back on.
This sound increases my gaming experience and enjoyment.
Alright, let's see if we can do it from this side. Because it's kind of a loop is what this thing does. So now I'm going to be on this side. Yeah, see? It doesn't give you enough time either way. What the deuce?
Now, Jeffrey, there's no need for profanity.
My favorite expletive here. Well, let's just keep running away from this guy with the loud alarm. Yeah, let's turn the alarm off.
It's like he's your pet. This doorway kind of reminds me of Metroid.
I found this Meromatic. Can I keep him?
As long as I walk slightly in front of him, he won't murder me.
Well, he doesn't go through the glowy tube, so now... So here's what I'm hoping, is that the escape pod is still open. So I can get in the pod. If it's not, then I forget how to actually solve this puzzle. It is. Okay. So I look. I'm seeing inside the escape pod. Hold on a second. I gotta fix the cycles because I screwed that up.
Cycle screwed up again, Lady Jeff.
Shut up. No, not down. There. 666. That's the way we want to go.
What?
That's how many cycles we want on DOSBox. 666. Okay, see inside, look at the panel. The launch button. Oh, I see how this works.
Ah! It beeped.
Well, we're in the fry box. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 2. I can't count backwards. Why am I so today? 3,
2.
1, 4, 3, 2, 3. Phew! You're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, Yonitor Waldo. Ugh. Still a dumb name. We're going back to Roger Wilco for Space Quest 3.
Oh, that's just because we have to.
Well, you must feel pretty good right now. Stop Vohaul, and we destroyed him. You also managed to save your own skin. And just look at that score. Pretty darn impressive. We only missed 10 points.
Yeah, but you missed 10 points.
Beeping! Suddenly your warning signal draws your attention to the oxygen meter on the front panel. It reads low and dropping fast. This is just great. It was all too good to be true. You have maybe 5 minutes of air left. Well, Yonitor Waldo, it was nice knowing you. Oh. Take the time to view the interior pod in more detail. You see a sleep chamber against one wall. Well, let's get in the sleep chamber.
Let's do it. I mean, get in the sleep chamber. I mean, what?
Oh. Mega Bibberl had to go do dishes, and so he missed most of the game. Sorry.
Sorry, dude. But luckily, this will be posted.
Soon, that's true, you can watch the VODs. Soon you're overcome by pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating. You're going to drift away into a deep sleep with the satisfaction of having accomplished your task. You've come through the clutch and you deserve a nice long rest. Now, if someone would just pick you somewhere. But now if you... Whatever, shut up.
Can you speak words?
250! Ha! I actually finally got a full score in one of these stupid games.
I don't believe it.
Probably because there really isn't branching paths and like random treasures like brooches and bracelets you have to pick up.
Right.
Yeah, Space Quest 2 is fairly linear.
I liked it though.
Yeah, so final thoughts? Space Quest 2 compared to the first one or the other games we've done?
Better character design.
Yeah, the graphics are definitely better. What about the gameplay?
I wasn't really playing the game. That's your job.
I know, but I mean, like, well, that's true, and I'd played it before, so it wasn't like having to figure out the puzzles again. But you can die a lot more, and and the whole thing's either the jungle or the asteroid.
Yeah, a
There
little
really
tighter storyline.
Yeah.
Not as much exploring.
There really isn't that many characters per se in it. Like the first one had like the bar and all the weirdos there, and like the huge
and ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, for example. And this one was just basically a jungle and then a ship and then the game's over. It's so most people consider Space Quest 2 kind of the worst one of the series.
What? I like.
Not that it's a bad game, but just compared to all the other ones. Most people's favorites are either 3 or 4. Yeah, there were no square castles in this game, I'm afraid.
What did you... But there were...
Responding the chat. There were
angular rocks.
There were... Actually, the trees and rocks were very jaggedy and non-rectangular.
I did like the spiraling trees. That was a cool design.
Yeah, even though they killed you.
Wait.
And this pod's not very rectangular. Kind of. Hexagonical.
It is a hexagon.
Professor McGonagall?
What?
Alright. How do I quit? There it goes.